Okay, now I'm going to add some furniture, but to help me see what I'm doing, I'm going to create a brand new layer and just drag white on top of it. And this way, oh yeah, and then I got to turn the opacity down. So I click the letter N and then slide the opacity down. And now I can see my room, but I can also see whatever new lines I draw a little bit more clearly. There we go. Cool. So now I'll create a new layer for my furniture. And now I'm going to turn off the blink and eyes, create a new layer, add drawing assist. And then just like we did with those letters when we drew block letters, I'm just going to draw a shape, connect the vertices to the vanishing point, draw the back edge the same as the front, and there we go. It's a box. Or you can also start with a giant letter N. First start with a box and then carve the N out of it, just like we did when we were trying to draw block letters, so everything is lined up. And then you make your connections. There'll be some inside vertices to connect to. If you want to make these look more like they're cylinders, hey, it's a vertical cylinder and the bottom's below the horizon line, so you use a happy face, but just a little happy because it's a vertical cylinder. Now, to figure out where that fourth leg goes, you could eyeball it, or you could just cut, or if you're going to be more accurate, you can extend lines from two of the other legs and see where they intersect. And where they do intersect, bam, that's where that fourth leg should go. Some of you will get really into it and figure out exactly where everything goes. Some of you will just kind of eyeball it, and it's your drawing. So it depends on how loose you want to be with this thing. That's your call. I'm going to add a TV to the wall, same thing, draw a simple shape, connect the vertices to the vanishing point, and then add additional lines that go to the vanishing point, or are vertical. Now I'm going to put something on the TV. I'm going to put my favorite show, put Ryder here along with the Lookout Tower, and maybe some pups. But it doesn't quite look like it's like on the TV on the wall. To make it look like it's on the TV, I've got to squish everything. Well, foreshorten, but we call it for squishing sometimes, right? Anyways, if I for squish everything, then it really looks like it's actually on the TV. Notice if I go down to the bottom with my move tool and hit distort, I can actually drag the little handles so that the rectangle that I drew in goes to the vanishing point, and it really kind of looks like it's on the TV. Of course, this means that now I've got like all this extra room, so I'll draw for squishingly some other pups, but no peril. We'll keep it nice and safe. But once again, if what you're drawing is a relatively simple thing, then you don't need to draw it and then for squishing it with the iPad like I did. You can just draw it for squishing from the beginning. I think that's supposed to be Dracula, and that's a castle behind it. But I don't know. I made the video yesterday, but I'm pretty sure that's what I was going for. I'm going to create another new layer, and then I'm going to try to draw a couch. It's not going to go very well. Couches are so much trickier that you really want to do a lot of sketching if you want to try one. But then I go back and I draw another couch later. It looks a lot better. But the general idea is draw the side of the thing that's facing you, just like a letter, like we did when we did our names. Connect it to the vanishing point. Draw the back edge the same as the front. But then there's going to be a lot of like little nuanced sketching. So you can see how I did mine, or you could add a simpler piece of furniture if you want. But you know what? If you draw a chair and it's on a separate layer, then no harm, right? Go for it. Give it a try. See how you do. But be warned, sofas are like super tricky, so you got to bring your A game. I mean, I ended up turning mine into an easy chair. Okay, so now you can add lots of cylinders if you want, two vertical lines, a happy face on the bottom, but not too happy, and then a squished oval on the top. Great chance to use that cool Procreate hold your finger down to make it distort into like a perfect oval. And sketch if you need to in order to make sure it's flat enough. Let's see here. Now it's time to add some color. Keep in mind that things that are facing up generally are going to have a lighter value, assuming that the light's coming from above. So that also works for really anything that you color. Just identify which parts are facing up and give them a highlight. So for the chair, it's a little trickier, but which parts of the chair are facing up? Make them lighter. Okay, now I'm going to draw some stuff in the background. So I'm going to create a new layer. Let's see here. And then I'm going to drag that layer all the way down to the bottom, which can be kind of hard sometimes. So there we go. I'm going to put it all the way behind that back wall. And then you can actually draw your horizon line outside. If you want to use Drawing Assist, you can, or you can figure out other ways to make it a perfectly horizontal line or horizontal-ish. And you know what? I think this will be a little easier if I actually get rid of the room temporarily. So I'm going to uncheck that layer so I can actually see the outside world. And now that we're outside, it'll be a lot easier to just color in the sky, color in the ground, add some mountains and trees, whatever. Every now and then look what it looks like back inside the room. And now we're back in the room, and I can continue to add other trees and whatever I want outside. Keeping in mind, of course, hey, which part of the tree am I eye level with? Just like we did in class. You, of course, can do whatever you want out there. Just remember all the things we learned about mountains and how to add people and how to add rivers and chasms and whatever else you want to your background. Castles, whatever. Alien landscapes. Anyways, now it doesn't quite look like it's a scene outside the window, so let's add some window glare. I'm going to create a brand new layer behind or below my room layer. And then on that layer, I'm just going to add some white streaks, maybe some stuff that's a little bit more transparent. And then I'll click on the little N there on the layer thumbnail to turn the opacity down, and it'll kind of look windowy. Now I'm going to erase the part of the background that is on the other side of that door inside the room. Now that that's cleared off, we're going to create a new layer, turn on Drawing Assist. How many times have I said that, huh? And then we're going to draw some room back there. Let me turn off that blank that's getting kind of annoying. Anyways, I'm going to draw some stuff there. Yeah, whatever you want. It's another room. Cool. Now I'm going to go to color it. Oh, no, look. Yeah, so what I should have done, or what I'm doing now, is merge these two layers together. So that way, when I color, it'll stay inside the lines. And in reality, I probably should have just drawn that back room on the same layer as my room. So, yeah, my bad. Hey, but that's okay. We all make mistakes. All right, so follow along with the video. Draw a room in one-point perspective. You can make yours just like mine if you want. You can make yours really different if you want. And learn all the different concepts. But apply them to make your room as crazy as you want, and I can't wait to see what you guys do with your rooms. Email me with any questions, and I'll be back soon.